freedom can be understood in various ways. We do not forget that my freedom ends where your freedom begins.
People arguing, debating, and people having opinions and defending them. There's no such thing as being neutral. So basically, I can just resume my passion for debate in a single sentence, which is everything is political.
Is it actually freedom that we are living in? The rational thing to do is to organize, stay calm, keep your safety first, put your safety first, and then eventually reach your freedom.
Firstly, security can become oppressive, and we have seen this multiple times throughout the history. For example, during the World War II, when fascist regimes were promoting security, security is relevant. It's subjective. Freedom is a fundamental right.
I feel like we always talk about how parliamentary debates can be extremely diplomatic, but I think nowadays we also see in a lot of countries, not necessarily European, but in a lot of countries, parliamentary debates getting out of hand and becoming violent. And I feel like, especially when it's portrayed in media, it kind of sends the wrong message, especially to the younger people, that, oh, if you don't get things done politely, then the next step is to engage in violence.
I am mostly interested in how to facilitate the way of debating and the voting of local matters so that action can be taken. I want to start on the local level in my city and my community. I want the people to have an opinion based on something, and maybe by me doing that research and spreading that information, they will be able to maybe get a little bit upset, so action can be taken.
Community participation for me personally is really important because it has helped me feel more connected to the society, and also it kind of brings in a feeling of belonging.
By joining a community, you can have structured. It means that you can accomplish stuff, you can express yourself, defend your points, defend your opinions. Kind of fights the expectation we have on the fact that we don't have power.
In the Czech Republic, it's a really low percent of participating in social affairs. And I would like to somehow tell the people that they are responsible for their future.
It's another argument I could give to people, to ask them to stop being such ashamed of having issues and of protesting, like just taking to telling them it's just normal, like it's not just something that we have in France, it's just something that is human actually, so go for it.
I can share my opinion with people, and even they are not agree with me, they can at least think about my vision of problems.
My words can be important for this.
I think it's self-explaining.
To sustain ourselves, we need 1.7 planets to keep up with the pace of the Earth's population development.
I think the most important topic for me in debates is discrimination, gender discrimination, or discrimination about sexual orientation.
The most interesting topics for me are like social topics, like how to deal with big social problems with people in a small groups and in risk.
A topic that interests me more in a debate is the ambient, so how the climate change works in the politics.
Sustainability was something that I chose, but women's rights and diversity was something that I saw happening really wrong in front of my eyes.
Force is the strength of the bravery of fight for what you want.
We have like a movement against climate change. That's force, and that's not violence, never violence. The violence is used by the policemen who hit without any real reason. I have a name, Anna Orantes. Okay.
She was fighting a lot, going to the TV, using all the things that she could use, and nothing happened until her husband killed her.
She literally sacrificed herself, suffered from domestic violence. From that moment, the feminist movement in Spain started to gain force.
As a young person, when I first started out advocacy or activism. I think there was a lot of impatience, and there was a lot of I think anger in me, but I think now I have learned how to be more of a patient listener, and also to understand there is not just one way how to get things done. I feel like more motivated because I know that I have a platform, and I know that I can speak also with whatever knowledge and information that I have for people who don't have this chance and voices.
In the public debate, I really can feel like the generational gap.
It's not about one generation, it's about everyone. Because of misunderstanding, it doesn't mean that we cannot accept each other's values. Thank you.
Thank you.